think it's just the little legs. Little legs get me really excited. I love them. They're so freaking adorable. Okay, I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. Hi Haley, happy Thursday. It is May 9th and today I want to talk to you a little bit about pets that I've had in my life in hopes of answering your question about pets that I would like to have in the future, which is a really interesting topic and I'm glad that you asked about it because I don't think that that's something that we have talked about in our vlogs so far. So to answer your question about the pets that I would like in the future, I haven't completely decided because I do want pets, but I do think that it kind of depends on the environment that I'm living in. And I do want to take into great consideration the environment that I'm living in and the stuff that's going on in my life before I decide to have a pet, but I do want to rescue a dog. I grew up with bigger kind of lab-sized dogs, so that's what I'm used to, and I would love to be able to rescue one of them if at all possible, but if I had a dream choice, and I don't think it's very likely that I would be able to rescue one because I'm kind of against breeders, the dog that I would like is a Welsh Corgi because you know, and viewers, hopefully I'm glad that you guys probably don't know this far, but I am a Corgi person. But if I was able to rescue a Corgi or have a Corgi in my future, I think that would be the best thing that's ever happened to me. I would get too excited. As I said, lab-sized dogs are what I grew up with, and so I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the pets that I've had in my life growing up. I have had 3 pets in my life thus far, and I've absolutely loved all of them. The first one was a Rottweiler. His name was Amadeus Mozart Johnson, but since I was a baby and I didn't really know how to pronounce all of that, I just called him Ammo. So that was fun. Ammo was basically the early part of my childhood. My mom has told me so many stories, and there are a ton of baby pictures with me just climbing on top of him. He said he would let me, you know, like lay on him when I was watching TV. He was always super safe and fun, and all of my memories of him are very fond. The second pet I had in my life actually was a fish, a betta fish. It was in between the time that Ammo had passed and we got our second dog, and it took a lot of time for my mom and I to heal from that because he was a member of our family. So I decided to get a fish instead, and I named him Jerry because there was a guy at my daycare at the time who had a betta fish as well, and his was Tom, so we named him Tom and Jerry. We were pretty cool friends. So that was fun. I mean, there weren't very many fond memories that I had with Jerry. He was just my betta fish. That was pretty badass because I learned after we got them that you can't have 2 betta fish because they fight to the death in there. The third pet that I had growing up for the rest of my childhood was a lab mix that my mom got, and his name was Nate. He'd had kind of a rough childhood, so it took a while for him to acclimate in our house, but he was a very kind of snobby, very stubborn dog in some senses. He loved to like lay on our couch, and he definitely thought that he was human. Like, I know that some people say that about their dogs, but Nate thought that he was human and would like try to speak at you to get your attention. He was really fun to have. We got him when I was about 10, and he was in my life until I was about 16. He was actually 17 years old. He lived a very great life, and helped me a lot when I got sick. He was my motivator around the house, and he always stayed really close to me, which was really nice. So as for getting pets for the future, I mean, a dog is what I would like to have in my family. I don't know that I'm against any other kind of pets, but that's what I know best, so it seems only right. Thank you so much for your question. It was really nice to kind of look back through my pictures of my childhood and kind of see my pets and think about them and miss them, so it was a nice time to be nostalgic about that. My question for you, Haley, actually is completely not on the pet related side of this, but we're just gonna go with it. Since you said in your bucket list that you wanted to read and read a lot, I had a question for you about picking new books. So I'm not sure if you do this, I mean you probably do, but I like to check reviews online, and I wanted to ask you, aside from your friends and your family, which site or which person online do you trust their reviews the most about books that you're interested in? If you do. I hope that you guys are having a great Thursday, and my time towards getting home for my birthday is slowly dwindling down, which is very exciting. Hopefully that will lead to a weekend of good specials. And speaking of that, actually, Haley, I'm really looking forward to seeing your last couple weeks of university special. Hopefully that will be up soon. Until next Thursday, guys, I hope that you're having an amazing day. Have an amazing week too. Until I see you next time. And Haley, I will see you on Tuesday. All right, bye.